Hello everyone, and welcome to this Friday's edition of Garden Chats. So happy Friday, happy weekend. Hope you had a good week, or if you've had a rough week, I hope you're going to have a relaxing weekend. I wanted to do a garden chat a little earlier in the week, but it just wasn't conducive. The weather, we've had excessively strong winds almost the entire week this week, and it just made it so unpleasant that you couldn't even be outside. It made it hard to even water stuff because the wind would just blow the water everywhere. It was just kind of a horrible week weather-wise. But I just thought I'd give you a quick tour of my patio garden and show you a few things that are happening. Yeah, the patio garden's growing great. Like, holy crap, it's just jumping right up. So these are the pots that I have along the north side of my house. You can see the petunias are starting to go crazy with blooming, and there's asters that are coming up, and this is a pink Berkeley tie-dye tomato, and it's just blooming like crazy. It's got all sorts of flowers coming on it. Here's some more flowers, and this pot had a small zucchini plant in it, and it just never made it. It finally gave up the ghost, and so I'm going to have to find something else to stick in this pot. I'm not sure what yet. I might have to take a trip to the garden center or something and see what I can find to stick in there. There's another mighty fine tomato. That's a firework tomato, and it's got flowers on it as well. Everything is just growing. Like, we've had some really hot weather followed by timely rains, and then, like I said, we had some unfortunate winds, fortunately high winds. But, you know, everything seems to be okay. So these are my chrysanthemum melons. They're looking fine. They're just starting to really take off. This is a Dr. White Cheese Yellow tomato. And these are my Costata Romanesco zucchini. And they're just going crazy. Like, look at this. Yeah, that female flower opened yesterday, and I did make sure that it got pollinated. So maybe in a week or two, I'll have the summer's first zucchini ready to pick. Most of my silver slicers are starting to take off. I think there's one here that's still a bit small, but the rest are really starting to get ready to climb here. Like, this is looking good. And these are they're melons, sorry. Minnesota midget melon, sorry. This is the sweet aperitif cherry tomato, and I've got a pot of marigolds here that are blooming. Looking very nice. More tomatoes. This is the Sweet 100, and so far it's the only one that doesn't have flowers on it yet, so. But this is a Blue Beauty, and it's got tons and tons of flowers. This is the Dark Galaxy, looking good. There's some more of my lovely Blue Daddy petunias, and my fountain and water feature that I've got out here. Everything's looking good. Tomatoes are all jumping up and blooming. And I thought I'll just show you what I've got going on in my veg pod here. I actually won this back in December from Canada's Local Gardener, which is a gardening magazine. So I've got it all planted up. So there's like some parsley, and there's basil. There's some bell peppers at the back here. There's 4 of them. So there's an orange bell, a California Wonder, a purple star, and a King of the North in here. And then this is a kohlrabi. It's a early purple Vienna kohlrabi. And then I also got some beans coming up. I've actually got 2 different varieties of beans, but the other ones haven't come up yet, so we'll wait and see what happens with that. And if they don't come up, I'll stick something else in there. So that's the veg pod. Looking very good. And over here, these are some more Minnesota midget melons, and I just wanted to get in here and show you something. I know it's a bit of a jungle in here. This bed's kind of a lost cause, unfortunately, but this This one actually has a flower coming on it, so we'll see what happens with that. It'll be exciting to see if they actually produce any fruit this year. That'd be awesome if we get my own my own cantaloupe melons. Would be awesome. That's great. So yeah, everything is growing great guns, as they say. This is my Russian Saskatchewan tomato. It's got flowers coming on it too. This is one of my favorites from last year. I think I've said that before, but you know what? I can't say enough about it. It was a favorite tomato. So I turned the sprinklers on. I just finished the front yard and I've got it on the back here. I know it looks like it's going to rain, but you know what? It's been looking like it's going to rain for 2 days. It hasn't. You know, yesterday it was so windy, and about 3 or 4 times it looked like we had clouds rolling in, and it looked like the skies were just going to open up and pour, and it didn't. It just blew on through. And today seems to be the same. It's cloudy and overcast, and it looks like it's just going to open up and pour, but it's been like that all day. So I figure the best way to make it rain is to actually turn on my sprinklers and water the garden. Then it's guaranteed to rain, right? So anyway, so that's what's happening in my city garden. So that's what's happening. I am heading up to the farm again this weekend to give Glenn a hand with the markets and stuff. So I wish you a happy weekend. I hope you have a fun weekend. I hope you have a relaxing weekend if you need it. Whatever you're doing for the weekend, you know, try and have some fun. Even if you're stuck working the weekend, you know, try and make some fun out of it, right? So until next time, you take care.